Hello, everyone. A good afternoon. Davening on a Monday of Parshat Ha'azinu. I know that's a long, royal mouthful. Dedicated to the memory of Lucy, Maya, and Rina D. There is something that I think you can't go past without mentioning. Parshat Ha'azinu is a very important parsha, simply because it was said every single week on Shabbos in the Beis HaMikdash. They would bring the daily sacrifice in the morning and say the Shir Shel Yom of Shabbos, Mizmor Shir LeYom HaShabbat. And then they would bring the Musaf sacrifice, Shnei Chvasim B'nei Shana Temimim, that we say in Musaf, and they would say a portion of Parshat Ha'azinu every week, divided up into 6, and eventually when they finished it, they went back and they ultimately started again. The division of how they divided it is the Rashi Tevot, the abbreviation of Haziv Lach. The first one is Ha'azinu, Hey. The second one is Zechor Yemot Dor Vador, and onwards. From this perspective, when we learn Parshat Ha'azinu during the week, the question is, do you have to divide it up into those 3 parts? They divided it up in the temple, or can you divide it up differently? On this issue, there's a machlokes between the Shulchan Aruch and the Ramah. The Shulchan Aruch is Machmir, and the Ramah is Mekel. However, they both agree that on Shabbos, not this week because it's Rosh Hashanah, but next week, Shabbos Shuvah, they all agree that you have to divide it up like the temple. Rashi Tevot, Haziv Lach. From this perspective, there's a halacha that comes out of it, and I'd like to tell a story about this halacha. I was once in a shul on Parshat Ha'azinu, not my own, and they did Hosafot, they added aliyahs, and they didn't keep it as Haziv Lach. Now you can add aliyahs in the Shvi, even though it's short, but you're not supposed to change the Haziv Lach division. So after davening, I told the rabbi, as we walked home very privately, and he said to me, "What are you talking about? It's Shabbos, you're allowed to add aliyahs." I said, "Yeah, you're usually allowed, except for this week." And when we got to his house, I showed him in the Shulchan Aruch. He said, "Thank you." At Shalosh Shudas, he got up and he made an announcement that he made a mistake, and ultimately, no more Hasafos and Ha'azinu. After Ma'ariv, I said, "Rabbi, I told you it privately. You didn't have to tell the whole world. You'll know for next time," as the saying goes. He says, "I don't have to make the whole world know." He says, "No. It's important that everybody knows that the rabbis can make a mistake." And I always remember that story when we get to Parshat Ha'azinu, that even rabbis are human beings, and they too need a Yom Kippur, because even rabbis make a mistake. So Haziv Lach is the way we're going to divide it up on Shabbos next week. As to Monday and Thursday, different shitos. I personally believe, why not? It's just a short parsha anyway. You might as well keep the Haziv Lach like the Shulchan Aruch, even though the Ramah is Mekel.